Susan, you're head of data analytics and AI at UTS, and I know that the tertiary industry sector is a sector where the business model is being challenged by a lot of potential variance. It's being challenged by overseas students, which help fund much of its research operations. Where do you think AI can be an ally in helping the university tackle some of these challenges?
So I guess we look at many factors in choosing our AI products that we're going to go forward with. So we certainly look at revenue generation, and we're looking at new opportunities around revenue. We also look at efficiencies and making sure that we're getting efficiencies, but also providing additional student experience. So I think it's really important for us when we're looking at where we invest in AI is to really have a good prioritization of the work that we do. So there is actually, it's a great time to certainly be able to do more to support students in a time when, students' lives are challenged as well. Students are now having to work, cost of living pressures are higher than they've been in a long time. So with them having to work, they're wanting to access information at all different hours. So if we can provide them 24-hour support as we move forward, I think there's immense opportunities.
So I'm hearing you say there, Susan, you're looking at AI, how can it complement, for want of a better term, your customers? So they can have a richer experience when they're at the university. You can help their task of studying.
Yeah, look, there's so many opportunities, and it's working through what the best opportunities are. Certainly supporting our students and knowing when they need further support is a really key thing that we're doing right now, using more the predictive AI. But then on the generative AI, it's being able to provide enhanced experiences. And we're working through, again, those priorities about what will fundamentally change the way they interact with the information and also with services.
Susan, how do you foster sort of an innovation culture within the organisation so people look at a problem and then think, maybe AI could help us here?
Yeah, look, I think the exciting thing about AI is it's so accessible now, right? So everyone's got ideas and they're excited. I think I was talking last night to someone about data governance versus AI governance, and you can never get in the room talking about data governance, but suddenly it's AI governance and everyone's excited. So I think everyone is or certainly most people we've come across are very keen to learn. So one of the things I have done is create tiger teams, which is really bringing together people from across the university to work on some key challenges around AI and actually implement some solutions.
I'm curious about these sort of tiger teams because you're reaching out to people outside the IT department, I assume, in sort of business sectors of the university and pulling them together. Yeah. How did you sort of foster those sort of relationships to bring them together?
It was actually happened pretty easily. I put out some feelers about who would like to be involved, and we got a lot of interest very quickly. So within those teams, we spent some time teaching them about what was possible, giving them some prompt engineering training so that they could start doing it themselves. And they really came together to create some great solutions.
Okay. Now, the other thing people talk to me about AI, the word guardrails always comes, almost the two are in conjunction with one another. What are the sort of guardrails you think need to be established for responsible AI?
So when we had predictive AI, we put in place an AI policy, which really went through and considered our ethics principles and also risks associated with that. We had, and that's based off the New South Wales AI Assurance Framework, which really takes you through and explains where there are things that you need to think about. I think everyone comes to me in the university environment and wants to do the right thing by their students. But working through those and making sure you understand whether there are any unconscious biases or concerns that you need to have in place is really a good process to work through. And I think it gives you a lot more comfort in what you are going forward with.
Because I can't help feeling there's a certain exuberance about AI and what AI can do to us. Is it helping people be more grounded in what their aspirations and how they can realistically use the resources they have to leverage AI?
I think some people are really jumped on board with AI. I think there's a mixture, and I know across the community in general, we're seeing certain ages are jumping on board, certain genders are more jumping on board. There's a bit of a regional city divide as well. But the people who are really so enthusiastic about it that I think that there is getting a bit of a feel like it will grow quite quickly.
So there's a momentum.
Yep.
Do you think that your job may be overwhelmed if with that momentum?
Yeah, look, it is. I think we're all trying to, in the AI space, it's exciting. We're in the door, a lot easier than we've ever been, but it's keeping up to date is a constant challenge. Every night there's something announced and you're being asked about it by somebody the next day.
Is that a blessing or a curse?
Oh, I love it.
Thanks a lot.